This is the VK7201K. It is a Tier 10 German tech tree super heavy, and it's one I personally believe a lot of people are sleeping on. The more I play this tank, the better I feel it is, and it's now to a point where this tank actually feels quite insane. The gun is quite good now. Wargaming has buffed the DPM, but slightly nerfed the alpha damage from what was 640 damage to what is 600 per shot. That's still a very beefy alpha. And in return, this vehicle has 2600 DPM, it's got very good penetration, and it's also quite mobile, reaching a top speed of 32, which alone doesn't sound like anything impressive until you realize that this vehicle also features improved suspension, which allows it to turn at 34 degrees a second and have incredibly good terrain crossing capacity. Pair that with the fact this vehicle also has 2750 HP, tungsten, and adrenaline, plus pretty good armor, and you can start to understand why the VK72 is such a capable tank. It's honestly better than the U100 at this point. And don't get me wrong, the U100 is also incredible. The 680 damage per spot, paired with the fact that the vehicle has, at this point, stupidly good armor. I still believe the turret on the E100 should be a little bit weaker, but I digress. Both of these vehicles, both German tier 10s, are amazing. However, I think the VK72, because of the fact that it has a rounded turret, which allows you to at least hold better hull down towards whatever's in front of you, is just kind of insane as of this current state. I don't know what the future entails for this vehicle, so I guess we'll have to find out. Now, we do have a decent chunk of heavily armored tanks. We got a T110E4. We also have a WZ113 GFT. We've got a Kron. So we'll see how they support me. Had to blow my nose real quick. Okay, so what do we have up against us? IS-7, T95E6, E75. Ooh, and a YAG. A YAG. I'm not too worried about their lineup, though. Shouldn't be anything too scary. Not sure why the Prague is crossing this, but we might just be able to bonk him if he continues. Come on. Go for it, you little stinker. Oh, he might. He might go for it. There you go. That was a massive low roll, but at the end of the day, a pen is a pen, and that's 500 HP taken off of his medium. I still don't understand why people drive their medium tanks over towards heavy side. I never will, and I never really have, to be completely real. Oh, is that Prague going to poke it again? No, it does not look like he's going to. Alright, well, let's aim it on the IS-7. Let's put on our tungsten, and there you go. Nice 700 damage shot into his vehicle. Then our WZ shoots him as well, and, well, there goes the IS-7. Bye-bye. You can also see the mobility on this tank is quite surprisingly good, allowing it to accelerate pretty fast. And there you go. 675 damage shell with our tungsten into his vehicle. I mean, yeah, the VK just bonks really, really hard. The Jagdpanzer is not really that big of a threat. WZ shoots him, and we're going to try and get to the side of this Jag really quick, and bonk, there you go. Nice 609 shot. I would expect the WZ to finish off the YAG, so we're going to start heading over towards mid, where we can shoot at the E75 and T95E6. Do you see how fast this vehicle's traverse speed is? It's kind of stupid, and even uphill, we're still going at a decent speed. And that's kind of what I'm talking about when it comes to this vehicle's power to weight. It is surprisingly fast. I don't know why our Kron is kind of worried here. Let's see, we got the enemy TVP, although, yeah, I'm not even going to worry about him. For now, we're just going to deal with the E75. It's free damage as it is. Come over here, buddy. I'd like to bonk you. Alright, he misses, and we're just going to bonk him. 609 damage, not too bad. I mean, I don't even know what he's going to do at this point. We are already up to 3,000 damage this game. We're going to put on our adrenaline, which is going to give us an increase in DPM. We're going to angle our tank. Not that it matters if he pens us. There you go. 621 damage shot. Do you think we can ram an E75 at all? I wonder if we could, like... ram him for a little bit. Okay, maybe not. Unfortunate. But that's alright. The Kron misses his shot somehow, and we get another bonk in. So, just like that, we did a pretty solid chunk. Oh, I can't. I don't know how this Kron's missing an E75 rear. But, yeah, that was a great game. Not only did we lose 0 HP, but we were able to use the sheer, just alpha and speed of a super heavy to completely just steamroll the enemy flank. I don't know why the Prague decided that even though his entire team was going to medium side, he alone was going to drive to heavy side. I don't know why. Well, I mean, the IS-7 didn't play in an awful spot, but He put himself in a position he couldn't get out of. We did pretty good, though, so I can't really complain. That was a solid game, and a great example of why the VK72 feels so powerful. The tungsten allows you to roll people for very nice chunks. The adrenaline allows you to get good DPM. The mobility allows you to get in and out of trouble very fast, and the HP allows you to just tank shells. I think that this is honestly one of the best heavies in the game now. And I say that a lot. I mean, I said the E6 the other day was top 5 heavies in the game. But, I mean, the VK, every time I play it, it just feels insane. There's really not a downside to the tank now. And I do think that's a bit of a problem. I feel like this vehicle was better balanced when Wargaming had poor DPM on it. I feel like buffing tanks DPM to a point where they... I mean, I understand why they buffed the DPM, because autoloaders were completely dominating the meta. You know, the 57 Heavy, the 50B, the Yo could deal 900 damage to a vehicle like this with 2500 DPM as a Yo back in the cover, and you might not even be able to shoot back. So I understand why Wargaming buffed a lot of heavies to combat, in my opinion, autoloaders. But Wargaming could have easily just nerfed the 57 Heavy and made its intra-clip like 3.5 seconds, and then they could have removed Shell Reload Boost, which alone would have balanced out a lot of auto-reloading capabilities. And they nerfed the TVP, and they also could have nerfed a lot of other tanks. So I don't really know why they resorted to buffing these vehicles' DPM to a point now where they're basically uncounterable for a lot of, you know, 400 alpha heavies, but oh well, not really my problem. Not today, at least. Let's see. Anybody over here? Well, we can see the Skunk and the Chieftain have decided to go Ruins, which is a rather interesting decision, to be completely real. We are spotted by an enemy Foch. He bonks us, but we're going to aim in on his tank, and we're going to pen him back for 622. Don't really think it was worth it for that Foch to camp there, I'm going to be honest. Again, though, that's why being in a heavy tank with the same alpha damage as that tank destroyer feels quite nice, because I still have 2,200 health left, and, well, he has 490. Oh, we got the enemy concept across the map. We also got the 62A. Let's load a heat shell. Unfortunately, did not end up penning. We are also tracked in the open, which is not great, but our team's capping the base, which is something. If we win this on base cap, I really have nothing to say. I guess we'll find out, but for now, we'll see. Don't think I can hit that 183, no. We might have been able to if he had given us like a slight sliver. Aw, but not at that angle. Oh, we got the 100 in the back. Okay, well, our team did step out of the base cap at this point, so we got a couple options in front of us. We can fight the 100, or we can go to mid and try to clear the 62A and the 183. Personally, I believe that going to mid is probably the smartest decision as of right now. I can easily clear the 183. Bonk, there you go. A little unfortunate, though, that we didn't get to shoot him when he had 600 health. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What shot me? Of course. Of course. Whoa! We love autoloaders! I just talked about it, too. Autoloaders are still the meta. Doesn't really matter what you do a lot of times. They just completely dominate the meta. Alright, well, we get a nice shot into the E100. He's going to try and clear my XM. We're going to back up a little bit. And let's see. Nice. Okay, well, at least he gets bonked for it. Not loving this situation still, though. Not a great circumstance for our team to be stuck in. 190 damage into the concept there. We are pretty alone here, to be honest, right now. We're just going to back on up. Keep on backing up. And let's see. 62A puts himself in a really bad spot. Got a nice 600 damage shell into his vehicle. We're going to angle our tank in a way that we shouldn't be tracked. There you go. Nice bounce from the 62. Now we're going to angle towards the concept. And we should be able to bonk the concept. Nice, 570. Then we ram him. Get a nice 700 off of him. Alright, we just got to make sure that the concept doesn't pen us with the shell here, and we should be alright. So let's hope that that's the case. There you go. Another nice shell into the concept. Another nice ram as well. So we did a lot this game, to be fair. We should win this. There you go. The teammate we have kills him. Bro, what am I reading in the chat? What is this E100 saying? I can't. I don't understand why people turn a game that is meant for children into politics. Like, please grow up. But we won, so not a bad battle at all. We were able to hold, we were able to use our DPM, and again, this is why the VK feels so powerful. I mean, 3,800 damage, 3,500 blocked, And, I mean, yeah. Now, to be fair, we might have done a little bit better if we had given this vehicle double repair kit in that game. I'm running tungsten and adrenaline. We might have done better with a repair kit because the 4005 wouldn't have been able to track us. We would have been able to back up, and we would have only lost 400 health. But still, great example of why this tank is insane. I personally believe that this is one of the best lines to currently grind in the game. The VK45 is honestly really good, and the VK, well, both VK45s are good, is what I should say. And the Tiger P is amazing because it also features tungsten. The whole line is tungsten. I would just recommend to get this tank. It's insane. It's actually ridiculous. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.